Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany Jasmine, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you how I apply my lace frontal wig. As you all know, if you don't know, I made this wig myself and I will have all the information in the description box down below. So yeah, let's just jump right in. I recently made my own wig and this is her right here. She is platinum blonde and I believe she is 26 inches or 24 inches. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I will leave all the hair information down below if you want to go check out where I got it from. I do have my hair in a bun. If you do have curly hair, it doesn't really matter. Even if your hair is long, all you're going to be really doing is tucking it underneath a wig cap. But you got to make sure before you tuck it in under the wig cap, you have to make sure your hair is flat, there's no lumps and bumps so the wig won't look like extra big. So you want your hair to be extremely flat as possible. Of course, if you have shorter hair, this is going to be way easier for you. But for me, I have kind of like medium long length hair. And my hair isn't that thick, like it is pretty fine. I do have naturally curly hair, but when I do straighten it, it is really fine. So I don't have a problem with hiding it under the wig. So if you have hair like mine, you shouldn't have a problem. As for people with more thicker, coarse hair, I can't say because I don't know how that works since my hair isn't like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna take out my bun. This is how long my hair is. It's quite layered as well. I did recently get it cut. Well, not recently, maybe like months ago. But I just want to show you the length of hair I have. So this is my hair. It's pretty long. I mean, this is the longest my hair has been as far as I can remember. Probably since I was like 15. Anyways, my hair is a mess right now. So I'm just going to tell you what you all need. So for this, you're going to need a wig cap. I'm using a nude one just because my wig is blonde. The other things you're going to need are a comb. Doesn't matter what kind of comb, just as long as you have a comb. Bobby pins. I'm just using the Goody brand. You're also going to need some hairspray. It doesn't matter what kind of hairspray as long as it's like a stronghold hairspray. I'm just using the Tresemme brand. And the last thing you're going to need is the Got To Be Glued Spiking Glue Gel, I believe it's called. And you will need a hair dryer just to kind of dry the glue down so it gets tacky, so you don't have to be waiting around for it to air dry. A hair dryer is going to come in clutch when you need to stick the lace front on your head. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is, my hair is pretty tangly. I didn't even think to comb it out before this video, but what I like to do is I like to part it in half, in two halves actually. And I'm going to make sure my hair is flat in the front and combed back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some of my hairspray just on the front here. And I'm going to comb it back because I don't want any of my real hair sticking out in front when I go and put my wig on. I want everything to be secured in the back. So just gonna make sure everything is flat. And when you get down to the back, what I'm gonna do is just make two simple braids. So one braid with this hair and another braid with this hair. And the braid doesn't have to be perfect because it's just going to be under the wig cap anyways. So this is one braid. I'm going to do the other side now. Alright, so now that I have my two braids braided up, I'm going to show you how I wrap the braids around to flatten them out. And then we're going to be pinning the braids down with the bobby pins. So I'm going to take 4 bobby pins and I'm going to be wrapping both braids. So I kind of switch them and then pull them tight. And then we're going to wrap this one first. So we're going to put it up here. We're going to remove that elastic and we're going to pin right there with the bobby pins. So I'm going to pin one kind of in that area and then the other one to pin down the ends. And actually I think I'm going to put another one just right here just for some extra secureness. And you want to make sure like the ends of the bobby pins are kind of like tucked in so they don't tear the bald cap, the wig cap or bald cap, they're the same thing. And then I'm going to wrap this one around on the other side and just basically do the same thing. So now our hair is pretty much laid as flat as it can go. Don't mind if the braids are kind of like lumpy in the back. It doesn't really matter because it's at the bottom of your head. No one's really gonna see it. It's gonna be like tucked underneath. So don't worry about that. If that becomes an issue for you, your hair may be too thick. So you may have to get a cornrow or some other kind of protective style. So next I'm going to be taking my wig cap, and basically this one is, it feels like a nylon. So basically they look like this. And why you should wear a wig cap is because it will keep all your hair in place underneath the wig so no stray hairs are coming out, and it'll just keep it all intact. And also the nude wig cap will kind of color correct the darkness of your natural hair underneath the blonde wig, because this is a lace front, so, and you will tend to see a little bit of darkness, but this will definitely help a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the wig cap, the bottom first, and I'm bringing it over to the front, like so. Some hairs may come out like this one here, but just push them back up. It's not really a big deal. You want to kind of end the cap like right at your brow area. So this is exactly how I want it to look right now. So the next step you're going to do is you're going to take the hairspray and you're going to spray it right along your hairline, right up to your ears. I'm only doing it right up to my ears because my frontal comes up to right here, like my ears. So I'm going to make sure it's secured all the way around. I mean, you should do that anyway, regardless of any kind of wig you're going to use. But this is just how I do mine. I mean, there may be other ways, but this is just the way that I found on YouTube that works best for me. So I'm going to do the hairspray method now. Alright, so now that the hairspray is dried down, I'm going to go and trim the edge of the wig cap. So this might be a little bit tricky on your first try, but I promise it gets easier. So I don't know why I'm trying to make this like a tutorial. This is just how I put on my wig, so I don't know. I'm just gonna trim along the edge. Be careful not to cut yourself. And don't cut your hair, because the first time I did this, I cut my forehead a little bit. Alright, so what I went and did is I sprayed some more hairspray and then I used my blow dryer because it just didn't work the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side and you can see how I do it. Alright, so now that everything is secure, what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to grab a makeup wipe. I'm going to just lightly wipe this area clean with, you don't want to have any makeup or residue there just because I want the wig to be secure, and makeup does, like foundation might have some oils in it or anything that's gonna make it not stick or kind of come off and not stick properly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe that area. And then if you need to, you can go in with your makeup brush afterwards and then, you know, touch it up a little bit. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking my Got To Be Glued spiking glue, and I'm going to be taking a little bit on, I'm just going to actually use the little end of my comb, and I'm going to be placing it on my skin. I'm not going to put any on my hairs because I don't want to rip out any of my precious baby hairs. So I'm just focusing this right on the skin where we removed the makeup. So now that we have the glue on there, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the blow dryer on it for a few seconds just so it can get tacky, and I'm using it on low, cool temperature. I'm so excited to put her on. I haven't worn her in a minute, so I'm gonna just remove her gently off of my canvas head and just show you. This is only my first wig, guys. This is how it looks underneath. I did have to use a black wig cap because that's all I could find. I got it at a local wig store because I just didn't want to wait to buy one online. I just wanted to make it like super fast. But yeah, this is how it looks underneath. I sewed on all the tracks by hand, and I used weave thread, like weaving thread, and then this part up here is the frontal. So all that part in front is lace, so you can part the wig anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her on. It does have these two little elastics here. You can tighten it, you can adjust it to any kind of tightness that you may desire, which I love. Basically, I'm just holding the wig like so, and it does kind of take quite a bit of practice to learn how to apply these wigs because the lace is so delicate. So right now this wig, I have a side part in it. Alright, so I have my wig secured, and I'm just going to go back and make sure the glue is nice and tacky. Alright, so this is the part where you're going to need your hair dryer. I'm going to pull my lace forward. You don't want to pull it too far forward because then that's going to make you look like you have a really short forehead. Which if you do, then you want to put the wig, the lace front as close to your hairline as possible. So first I'm just gonna attach the middle and press and hold it there, and then I'm gonna pull down on this side and make sure that it's nice and tightly secured, and I'm just gonna hold that down for a little bit, and then I'm gonna do the same to the other side. So this does take some practice. Like for me, it took me so long just to figure it out. And I know it's not perfect yet, but I'm still learning, so I really want to make more wigs in the future. So I'm just going to hold this for a second, and then we're going to use our blow dryer just to kind of make sure everything is secured and glued down nice and proper. And I love how this wig kind of gives me like a facelift at the same time when I wear it. I love that. I'm going to be taking my comb and I'm going to be parting it on the side. So for this wig, it does look still kind of like a yellowy, like brassy color, but I think I'm going to tone it again with purple shampoo just so it can be a nice kind of like icy, like an ashy blonde, because I just really don't like this color at all anymore. Like at first it was okay, but then I was like, I don't really like it. So see how the roots are kind of like that icy ashy color? That's exactly how I want the wig to look. Just gonna part it a little bit more. So as you can see, you can part the wig any way, which I love. And you can straighten this wig, you can curl it, you can dye it, you can cut it. And you just gotta make sure to moisturize it and use like leave-in conditioners and stuff so it doesn't get dried out, and so you can prevent like split ends and damage. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I'm gonna use this spoolie and I'm gonna spray it with some hairspray. And then I'm gonna go in and do my baby hairs. I like to just do a little bit just to cover and hide the lace, so it's not as noticeable in front. Again, I am not an expert at this. I'm still learning. I just kind of figure it out as I go. I don't really have like a guide on how I do this stuff. Like, I am a work in progress, as I said before. Honestly, I don't really know if I do baby hairs on this wig that great. I'm just still trying to learn. So, just disregard this area. I messed up on the wig cap underneath, but that's okay because I like to wear it on this side and it covers it so nicely. See, it just looks, I don't know, something about it though, like, I feel like it just doesn't match me. Like, this blonde just doesn't match me. I feel like it needs to be more of like a ash blonde tone, which I'm gonna do next. I should make a video on how I tone this wig as well, just so you guys can see the process, and maybe if you guys want to make a wig yourself, maybe this could be like a good little guide for you. See, this lace isn't laid down properly on this side, so I'm just gonna press that down. But yeah, it's just like a fun way just to kind of switch up your hairstyles without actually ruining your natural hair. So it's kind of like protective hairstyles, and it's just fun. It's fun. Y'all know I had to change the color of my eyebrows because I did wear this hair with my darker eyebrows and I just found it didn't really look, it didn't just look bad. So I kind of tried this lighter, kind of lighter ashy brown kind of shade. And what do you think? Does it match with this hair? I don't know yet. I don't know. Something just seems off about it. I just can't figure it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my curling iron on and I'm gonna curl it and style it. Alright, so this is the finished style. I just kind of gave it some loose waves. I don't want to put too much product in it because then it gets too like, it gets gross really quickly. So you just got to be careful when putting products in your wig and just make sure it's just nice and conditioned and soft, because I want this wig to last me a long time, so I don't want to ruin it. I just want to take it easy on it. So this is how long the hair is. As you can see, it gets thinner as it gets to the bottom because these are different lengths. I have 3 different lengths of bundles, and the frontal, I believe, is an 18-inch frontal. So yeah, as I said before, I'll have everything linked down in the description box below if you want to go check it out for yourself. Does it look too much? Just give me your opinion. I want to know. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell notification button if you want to stay up to date on all my videos. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!